This is going to be an opinion/prediction video for the World Chess Championship that is about to begin. We've got 14 games coming up in Astana, Kazakhstan, and I've got two questions. The first of which being, who do you think is going to win? And secondly, what is your reason for making that prediction? Let me know down in the comments because I definitely like that user interaction. I appreciate it if you will. So let's dive right into a little bit of information here. And firstly, we got ourselves the number one player in the world, Magnus Carlsen, with a rating of 2853, has abdicated his title. And this is very different from the way Fischer did it back in 75, because Fischer wasn't competing. He had essentially retired. And if you're not competing, you're not playing. But Carlsen is still recognized as the strongest player in the world, and he is not going to be competing in this World Championship. And we have number 2 and number 3, Nepo and Ding, going head-to-head in this 14-game match held in Astana, Kazakhstan. So, said it was going to be a quick video, so let me get right to something I found interesting, and I'll give you some reasons. Lichess had a great preview article on the FIDE World Chess Championship that I recommend you taking a look at as we see our two players who are going to be coming up head-to-head. And I'm just going to scroll down to a part of the article that I found very interesting because Lichess has a great number of players on their site and in social media. And there were some predictions made from the public's view. And Lichess had polled different social media channels to see who would win. And each of the social media channels believed that Nepo has the lion's share of chances with roughly a 65 to 35 prediction. So first, do you agree? Now, I'm going to say yes, I do agree in this situation, and there are a number of different reasons why. First of which, I feel that Nepo has the better chances because he got the best training that you can possibly get. He got to play a match with the best player in the world. He lost to Magnus. And you mean to tell me he learned nothing from that? Ding, on the other hand, has not faced the intensity and pressure of a World Championship match. In my mind, during the last World Championship, when Nepo decided to show up to the game with a new haircut and a major style change, that was when he felt the need to make changes, and psychologically he was broken and he fell apart after that. You learn your lessons after a mistake. You learn your lessons after having that type of intense pressure. I think he's going to come into this match very, very psychologically strong, and that's going to give him a huge edge. That experience, so essential. So, what else? Well, on the other side, Ding has been very fortunate with each stage. Karyakin got taken out of the tournament, so he got in, and it was based on rating. And one thing that stuck out, as an openings guy, I'm taking a look, and Nepo, he plays a lot of different ways. And the thing about the last World Championship, I thought Nepo was going to go after Carlsen. That's what I was hoping for. We'd have a amazing, bloodthirsty match. But he played very solidly. I think Nepo has a huge range with his openings, and you don't know what to expect until the games begin. Ding, on the other hand, he's one of the most limited players with white out of the top 10 because he doesn't play e4. And unless he comes to the board with some serious surprises and that e4 repertoire, I don't know. I think that limits how much work you have to do when you're the opponent. I don't expect Ding is going to change at the most critical time in his career, playing in a World Championship match, adding e4 and all the complications to his rep. But that prediction, I think, would slide if we got game 1 or game 2, the first time Ding has white, and he throws out one e4. I think that could shake things up a bit. Now, who do I want to see win? Now, even though I believe Nepo has the big edge here, I'd love to see Ding win. And this is from the fact that when we look at chess history, look at the United States. Let's say 1968 or so, U.S. chess had less than 10,000 members. By 1975, we had little under 90,000. I'm doing these stats off the top of my head, but that's some serious growth, and that was the Fisher boom. And you can look at the All India Chess Federation when Anand became world champion, and they had tremendous growth as well. So when a world champion is crowned from a country that hasn't had a world champion before, you see a lot of interest from that country. And China being one of the highest populations on the planet, I think it would be fantastic for chess if Ding could come away with a big upset in this match. So that's my hopeful prediction. But objectively, I'm going to agree with the public's view here from the polls. And I'm going to give it a 65% chance that Nepo, for aforementioned reasons, is going to win this match. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Thanks for joining in.